Alright, welcome to Arctic Pythons. It's been a while since we made a video. We got a bunch of stuff in the works today. A couple new animals coming in this next week. So I got a cage to set up upstairs for the Burmese python. We're setting up a couple enclosures for a couple of surprise snakes. We'll make a video on that when they come in, or a little bit after they get acclimated. Obviously my son Caleb. So let's get to it. You've seen this cage before. This has, you know, Eclipse, the mainland titanium tiger, motley golden child. You know about my dwarf, who's almost 2. Her name is Tegan. She's a tiger het purple. And then over here, y'all already know if you follow the channel, this is Asia. She's just an A-male, 50% dwarf. Calato Amadu / So at any rate, let's get to it. Alright, first off we got Zamel here from TNA, balls and geckos. It says thank you, Arctic Pythons with a heart. Let's open it up. I love all the stamps. I need to get some stamps maybe or something, huh? They can draw on the back of them. Okay,
yeah, we can draw little snakes. Yeah.
Like some snakes, huh? Some badass snakes. Alright, check it. You zoom in on it, huh?
Yeah, I am.
You are? What's it say?
It says gecko. Geckos.
No. It says T. Sorry for the reading, certain. TNA balls and geckos. That's pretty cool though. That reminds me of like the really old stickers you used to be able to get out of those, you know, machines. You put in like 50 cents. Like freaking like a gumball machine type thing, you know? That's badass. Thank you. Let's see what else we got here. Got a fortune from a fortune cookie. It says, thank you for the sticker swap. Thank you for all the follows. We greatly appreciate it. Wish you all the great season and a great day. TNA balls and geckos. Right on. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm reading something a second. It's just weird. It says IRS, and then it says misdirected mail opened by the IRS. Okay, whatever. Apparently, at some point in time, the IRS was, I guess, received this envelope and opened it to make sure the sticker and note was safe for me. Apparently, that's what our tax dollars go to nowadays. Anyways, right on. Thank you. I appreciate TNA. Thanks. Alright, so we're getting started on this. Took the locks off here. Everyone, if you've watched YouTube videos, I've probably told you several times what type of locks these are. You just get them off of Amazon. They're just showcase locks. They're about $9. And if you lose your key, just order another one. All the keys are the same, so it doesn't really matter. Go ahead, let's pull the glass out, son, and start cleaning the glass. And show these guys the badass cages that we got here. We'll set them over here. And my son's guitar. Probably guitar. Okay. Start cleaning the glass, boy.
Me?
Yeah, you. I gotta start drilling holes. So come here, Lily.
You want me to take these ones out too?
Yeah, you can take them out too. Careful, take that over first. So what we got in here, if you look inside the cage, show them kind of up inside the cage. Get down on your knee, hun, so they can see up in there. These are boreal cages. They're 3 foot by 2 foot deep by 18 inches tall, I believe. So anyways, they're good starter cages for the snakes that we have coming. They can climb on these poles, whatever. The poles come out for cleaning, pretty easy. So right now we're gonna pull the poles out because I have to install my thermostats. And I'll show you the thermostats that I love and use, and they're not a lot of money. Also, this has to be cleaned out. And if you notice up here, there's a vent there, and there's a vent on the opposite side, okay, guys? And so here in Utah, like, we get really cold winters, and it's also hard keeping the humidity up. So what I'll do is on the side that has the heater, which is gonna be this side over here by my hand, that vent over there on the back side, I'm gonna tape it off with, you know, duct tape. And what that does is if I set the bowl in the middle, the humidity will evaporate and kind of like circulate right here, and then it will work its way to the cold side and go out that vent. And now when you put the glass in, the glass isn't like sealed tight, okay? They never are. You're always gonna have a gap like right here. So your animal's not gonna suffocate. It's getting plenty of air, plenty of circulation. It's gonna come through the front and go out this. But that allows it to stay not only humid, but you know, warm to the temperatures that you keep your snakes at. I keep mine at 84 on the hot, down to 75 on the cold. That's what I like. That's what my snakes like. You do what you want. That's what I do. I mean, they're just fine. They're healthy. Their bowel movements are fine. Everything's fine. So you'll notice they'll still spend a lot of their time down on this side where it's, you know, 75, 76 degrees. And so let's get to that. We're gonna turn this cage sideways, and what I do is I use a step bit. Which I got on my drill right here. And I know that my heat panel is for this cage is gonna go right here. So what I want to do is there's a cable that comes through for not just the thermostat, but it goes through and feeds power to my heater. So we're just going to go right here. Drill a hole big enough. For that to go through. Basically a half inch. This is a half inch step bit. And we call it step bits, obviously, if you didn't know. Because you can go down in steps, and each step is a different size. And it only allows you to go so far unless you put more pressure. I love them. So right here on this hole, just so you know, this is how I set my cages. I'll say it's the correct way. It's not the wrong way, it works for me. So I got my hole here now, okay? Over here, since it's such a small cage, I'm running a 28 watt right here by Varian Electronics panel. I love them. Some people out there will tell you they're garbage, that you got to go with pro products or pro panels, whatever the hell it's called. I don't think there's nothing wrong with those. I love these. I've never had a problem with them. So anyways, this is a 28 watt, and by taping that one vent, this is going to put out plenty of heat, and it's going to stay plenty warm enough in these little work cages until, you know, I have to produce or make bigger cages for them to step up into. So we'll take one of these, and also we'll talk about these thermostats. The best thermostats on the market, in my opinion. I think they're badass. So on my bigger cages, if you're wondering, oh, why are you putting only 28 watt freaking panel inside this thing? What are you using your bigger ones then? You're underheating your cage, you're doing this, you're doing that, no. I don't know everything, but I went to school for HVAC, and this is plenty, believe me. So in my bigger cage, it's a 120. But it's just because this cage is so small that is what I'm doing. Run what you want, you know. Don't, hey, by all means, don't take my word for it. I'm just showing y'all what I think this thing should be. So this is the panel. The panel will screw up right here. Kind of look down on it. So you can kind of see the size of a 28. Right there, okay. And I put them lengthwise like that. So like I said, when I put my water bowl right here, you know, some of the heater is going to be kind of like over by that, and it's going to create a evaporative process. So this cable right here is just going to come in here. This is what plugs into the heater. Oh, on the link side, I guess. It'll come and plug in here. But anyways, I still run them that way. I'll just come through here, the back side of that then. We'll put this through. And I'm not going to go through far. It comes with the little screws to screw up the panel. Also comes with these little black hangers so that you can put your cord through it, screw it up, because your retakes will try to go up over that cord. And what will happen is if you don't have it supported, they'll pull the cord out of the heater. So I'm going to pause for a minute and I'll see you in a sec once this is all put in. Alright, so now we got the panel in. Let's talk about what, you know, personally I like as a thermostat that I've found that works good. And it's not a lot of money. It's made by Inkbird. I'm not sponsored, whatever. But it's called the 308 model, okay? It has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. And the reason I like it, before I pull it out and show you what it looks like, I can show you when operating, is that here, one second, I can go to an app, I can find it, because I hate smartphone. I always have to ask my kids how they work. One second, I apologize. Don't make fun of me, I'm old. I can't remember.
We're trying to make weird noises so we can be ding 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 ding. Play a Jeopardy theme song.
Turn it off a little. Alright, so I got the panel installed now. I have my phone. You might be wondering, well, why does he have his phone? But anyways, let's talk about my favorite thermostat. It's made by Inkbird, okay? You can get it on Amazon. I think it's 49 bucks. It's the 308 model, which, you know, isn't a lot for a good thermostat. But I like them because they have Wi-Fi. Now, I'm not going to show you and bore you with me installing this on these two. Let me show you one that I already have installed. But first off, it comes with an app. Right here's the app. You can see the little thing right there. It's called the Ink Smart. And if I hit it, it brings up. Okay, right here. So now I'm in my basement. So now it's lighting up my thermostat. So the thermostat 2, I can click on it and I know who thermostat 2 belongs to. That's Asia. And it tells me that in Asia's cage, it's 84.2, okay? We can go back and go to the next one. It says device is offline, which isn't true. It's because you have to be connected to your Wi-Fi or a Wi-Fi, not necessarily yours. Let's look. It's telling me it's disconnected. Let's see what that first is. This one's at 83.1. Must have just came out of sync. Now I'm connected to it right here. 83.1. It's because the part of the bedroom or the basement I was in Caleb's room, Wi-Fi wasn't grabbing. So let's look here again. It's wanting me to add a device, which no, I don't want to add a device. Thermostat 2, 84.0. So that's going to be the main lens. Eclipses right here. Come on, over here. 84.0. And that's what they look like. So anyways, those are my favorite thermostats. I can be at work as long as I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. I can check and I can see what the temperatures in the cages are. Plus, if the temperature drops below a parameter or goes above a parameter, which I set, it alerts me. It sends me a text message and everything. And they're $50. So how can you beat that? Go ahead and cut it. All right. So now we have the thermostats up. The heaters are installed and plugged in. What else? The cages are put all back together, so you can check that now, Lily. Go ahead and show them. You move the guitar board.
This is the dirt stuff. You can see that the ropes are back in there, and then there's
So I'll kind of up where I placed the heater.
there's the heater. You can't really see it. There's glare. Can't see it that
All
much.
right, that's fine. Put it back on.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's head in here. Come on, bro. So, you know, even after you get cages put together and things like that, you still have to take care of the ones that you already have. So this one decided to leave a Lincoln log in here, and she's hungry, so let's see what she acts like. Get her out. Back over there.
Hey, move it.
Just like get her out.
Look at that
Her
cutie.
bite in the face.
Oh.
And I just tap them. Hi, Asia. Baby. Baby. You go about a third of the way down and just grab them. She likes to run. That's just how she's always been. I don't know why. But she's that way. Sometimes she pisses everywhere. And then Caleb, will you grab the toilet paper right there, bro? Or here, hold Asia. Which one? Show her off to Lily while I'm doing this.
Don't get too close to me, Missy.
I have toilet paper because I ran out of paper towels.
She loves you. Aw. How long she is.
thank you, sir.
It's a ma'am. Oh, there she is. Cutie. Man, she is very long.
So the entirety of the bedding gets changed out, all of it, to new bedding once a month. In the interim, if you're wondering how you keep it clean, you just grab all the feces out that you can get and your eggs.
And doing it all God.
Water, which I did for her yesterday. I'm kind of
Baby.
fooling around in the substrate with my
Sorry.
hand to make sure I'm not missing anything. If you miss something, there's a possibility that
Doing
could
those slow
produce
motions.
mites or other bacteria. And once you got a spot clean, the spots where the freaking urates and turds were, you take this wonderful blue stuff right here. Chlorhexidine. Now I've used it enough I can just eyeball it, but what I did, you can get these smaller ones on Amazon, and that's about the dose right there that you should use in a spray bottle. That's this size. I don't know how many ounces this is. Just your normal spray bottle. See if it says. I don't think it says how many ounces it is. 32 ounce spray bottle. So that's what I do. One of these small ones. For one of these. And if you watch Chris's video from New Shed Serpents, they'll crystallize inside here. So after a while, I'll either chuck them and get a new one, or I soak them just up in my sink in warm water. And then I'll pump them a bunch of times to clean that out. But it won't start to crystallize on you. So I just spray the spots where she went to the bathroom. And I give it kind of a generalized spray kind of around the sides where she slithers and might smear some stuff, which I clean up if I see, but I don't see any, but I spray there anyways. Just to be safe. Don't get it in the water. I don't know whether it's safe for them to drink or not, but I don't chance it. Just try not to get it in the water. Usually I pull the water bowl out. Now see that thermostat's alarming, telling me it's dropped below my threshold. Like I told y'all, and it just sent a message to my phone saying that I'm in alarm on one of my thermostats. So you can go ahead and go in and clear that on your app. I'll show it this. It's showing the same silence that you just hit any of the buttons. I can clear it out on my phone too. Saying I've acknowledged the alarm. Go ahead and put her back, son.
Aisha.
Yeah, we're gonna get him out. We'll see if he has anything. I don't think he has anything. But my son wants to get out. He lives. No, we'll let y'all go because I know it's probably been a long, boring ass video, but I like making them. I probably watch my own videos more than anyone else because I want to hear myself because I'm sure I sound like a caveman. But because I learn from watching myself and from watching others, how to be a better representative of the reptile community as far as what we do here at Arctic Pythons, and try to pass on some of the knowledge I have from keeping snakes, not necessarily reticulated pythons because I'm fairly new to that, but boa constrictors and colubrids for sure, or snakes in general. So let's get out this one, show off him a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and close this out. See you next time after we close this out. You want to get him? Yeah. Okay, grab him. Okay, let's turn it into a big boy grabbing one. I don't think he can grab it. He don't want somebody else with it. I'm going to say these letters that come from TNA Balls. Don't forget, check out TNA Balls and geckos. I love geckos. We're not into them, but we're into them. I mean, we're not going to breed them, but we like them. I want to get me some gargoyles. They're pretty badass. My wife likes them. She has a snow leopard gecko. And here's the man, the guy with all the genes. He's going to be breeding Tegan next. Breeding season.
Hi, Clips.
We can't. Are you tall enough when you grab one of those rags and I'll clean this off and clean off the top of his cage? It's all dusty. And
Upstairs.
aren't they still in Caleb's room? Huh?
Say hi.
Huh? If not, then grab one of those and clean off the top of it. He uses also.
Say hi.
Explain a little bit about him. Just stand there.
Yeah.
Because I'm having.
He's cute.
What is he? What horse does he have?
Rainbow.
Mainland, titanium, and that's all I know.
Mainline titanium.
Yeah.
Motley.
You can see the
Golden
rainbow
Child, Titanium Tiger. That's what he is.
shining on him. You can see the rainbow. Saying hi.
Hi, buddy. You gonna bite me? Cool if he just wrecked me.
I'd like to buy these.
They don't do that unless you read them wrong what they're doing. He does have some smaller tongue flicks, but he's in thinking mode. He's doing good. All right, we're not gonna bore you guys to death, but thanks for coming, hanging out with us. We'll see you again on Arctic Pythons. Peace out.